Hello, this video is going to go over and provide an example of the introductory paragraph for a personal response to text essay. So as the Moodle page said, the first thing that we should always have a look at is our topic question. And so the topic question we're being asked here is, what does this text suggest to you about the influence others may have on an individual? So we want to look for the important words in that topic question. And so the important words we're seeing are highlighted in green here: influence and individuals. So we're going to look for some synonyms for these words. In this case, we're just have some examples here for influence, so such as sway, control, impact, support, etc. Once we have a better understanding of what this question is asking, then we can start putting together some ideas for our introductory paragraph. The first thing we want to do, or the first sentence we want to do, is write a motivator sentence. This sentence is meant to engage the reader. You can start with a question, a quote, a definition, or an contrasting idea. Essentially, you're just introducing the topic. You're not making any arguments just yet, but you're making it clear what this essay is going to be about. And so an example that we could do for this topic is, what encourages us to seek all that life offers us? Often it is the influence of others. So I'm clearly introducing the idea of influence in my very first sentence. The next thing you need to do is your tag and summary. So tag stands for title, author, and genre of the work that you're going to be using to support your arguments. So you're going to include one sentence that reveals the basic plot line of the literature and its connection to the topic. So an example here is, in the short story Dancer by Vicky Sears, a young girl in foster care is finally placed with a family where she can thrive. This new home surrounds her with people who are patient and allow her to evolve to her true identity. Okay, great. There's the tag. Title is Dancer, author is Vicky Sears, and the genre is short story. So those are all there, and also including a 1 to 2 sentence summary of the story. The next thing you're going to provide is a preview statement. So basically, what are you going to be arguing in the next 2 upcoming paragraphs called body paragraphs? What are you going to be talking about? And so you want to talk about a personal example as well as identify one thing you'll be talking about from the text. You can speak about this in general terms, or you can get specific. I've chosen to go a little bit more general here. So relationships can positively influence one's growth and ability to succeed in the world. This is seen in the text and in my own life. So clearly, when I'm talking about the text, I'm going to talk about positive relationships, and in my own life, I'm going to talk about positive relationships. If I wanted to separate those and do a sentence about what I'm going to be talking about from the text and what I'm going to be talking about in my personal life, I could do that. Your last sentence, your most important sentence in an essay, is your thesis. Essentially, this is the idea or your answer or what you're going to be proving or arguing that is going to be answering that topic question. So let's go back up and look at that topic question. What does this text suggest to you about the influence others may have on an individual? So I need to be answering about, what is the effect of influences on individuals, and what am I going to be using to prove my point? You want to make sure your thesis includes keywords from the topic. So influence individuals. So an example of a thesis here is, individuals who are supported and who have the freedom to build connections in their own time are more likely to thrive. So I have the word individuals here. I also have a synonym of the word influenced. In this case, I'm talking about being supported. I know that when I talk about Clarissa later on, I can talk about how she's supported and how she's able to thrive. And in my personal example, I'm going to do that as well. So altogether, this is what an introductory paragraph could look like. What encourages us to seek all that life offers us? Often it is the influence of others. In the short story Dancer by Vicky Sears, a young girl in foster care is finally placed with a family where she can thrive. This new home surrounds her with people who are patient and allow her to evolve to her true identity. Relationships can positively influence one's growth and ability to succeed in the world. This is seen in the text and in my own life. Individuals who are supported and who have the freedom to build connections in their own time are more likely to thrive. So that's what an intro looks like. It's essentially providing a blueprint or an outline or a map of, hey, this is what's coming up in my essay, just so you know what I'm going to be talking about and what I'm going to be arguing about the topic question. That's it for the introduction. The next video will go into body number 1.